This is Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Thank you for visiting us, and many thanks to those who have subscribed, liked, commented, and shared our videos. Gas gauge needle not working properly? Are you wondering how to reset it to accurately reflect your fuel level? Whether your gauge is stuck, reading inaccurately, or showing empty when it's not, understanding how to reset a gas gauge needle can save you from running out of fuel unexpectedly. In this post, we will walk you through simple steps to reset your gas gauge needle and troubleshoot common issues that may cause inaccuracies. By the end of this guide, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to ensure your gas gauge functions correctly, giving you peace of mind on the road. Stay tuned to learn how to reset your gas gauge with ease. Understanding the gas gauge system. Understanding how the gas gauge system in your vehicle works is fundamental to avoiding unexpected breakdowns due to inaccurate fuel readings. Let's dive into how a gas gauge operates and the common reasons behind a malfunctioning gas gauge. How a gas gauge works. The gas gauge in your car is a crucial component that provides you with real-time information about your fuel level. It consists of a sending unit, a small metal arm connected to a float that sits in the fuel tank, and a dashboard display showing the fuel level. As you pump gas into the tank, the float rises, and the sending unit measures the level of resistance, which is then translated into the fuel level displayed on your dashboard. Common reasons for a malfunctioning gas gauge. Faulty sending unit. A common reason for inaccurate gas gauge readings is a malfunctioning sending unit. If the float gets stuck or the electrical components fail, it can result in incorrect fuel level readings. Electrical issues. Problems in the electrical system, such as a blown fuse or faulty wiring, can disrupt the communication between the sending unit and the dashboard display, leading to erratic gas gauge behavior. 3. Fuel pump problems. In some cases, issues with the fuel pump can impact the accuracy of the gas gauge. If the fuel pump fails or malfunctions, it can prevent the float from sending the correct signals to the dashboard. 4. Instrument cluster failure. A malfunction in the instrument cluster, where the gas gauge is located, can also cause inaccuracies in fuel level readings. This could be due to a faulty gauge or a problem with the connections. Understanding these common reasons for a malfunctioning gas gauge can help you diagnose issues early on and avoid running out of fuel unexpectedly. Regular maintenance checks and prompt repairs are key to ensuring your gas gauge operates accurately to keep you informed about your fuel levels during every drive. Diagnostics and precautions. When dealing with issues related to your gas gauge needle, understanding the diagnostics and taking necessary precautions is crucial. Here are some steps to follow before attempting to reset your gas gauge needle. Check the fuse and wiring connections. Start by checking the fuse related to the fuel gauge on your vehicle's fuse box. A blown fuse can often be the culprit behind a malfunctioning gas gauge needle. Make sure to replace any blown fuses with the correct amperage to avoid further issues. Additionally, inspect the wiring connections to the fuel gauge to ensure there are no loose or damaged wires causing the problem. Inspect the fuel sending unit. The fuel sending unit is responsible for indicating the fuel level in the gas tank to the gauge on your dashboard. Over time, this unit can wear out or become faulty, leading to inaccurate readings on the gas gauge. Inspect the fuel sending unit for any signs of wear or damage, and consider replacing it if necessary to restore accurate fuel level readings. Safety measures before attempting reset. Before attempting to reset your gas gauge needle, it is essential to follow safety precautions to avoid any accidents or damage. Ensure that the vehicle is parked in a well-ventilated area away from any potential sources of ignition. Turn off the engine and wait for it to cool down before starting any diagnostic or repair work. If you are not confident in your abilities to reset the gas gauge needle, it is always recommended to seek help from a professional mechanic to avoid any mishaps. By following these diagnostics and precautions, you can effectively troubleshoot issues with your gas gauge needle and take the necessary steps to reset it accurately and safely. Remember, safety should always be the top priority when working on any vehicle-related repairs. Resetting the gas gauge needle. In today's guide, I'll walk you through the process of resetting your gas gauge needle. Whether you've replaced a part or just need to recalibrate, knowing how to reset the gas gauge can save you time and money. Let's dive into the step-by-step process and learn how to test your gas gauge after the reset. Step-by-step guide to resetting the gas gauge. Locate the reset button. Start by finding the reset button on your dashboard. This button is usually near the fuel gauge and may be labeled as reset or have a symbol resembling a gas pump. 2. Turn the ignition on. Insert your key into the ignition and turn it to the on position. You don't need to start the engine for this process. 3. Press and hold the reset button. Once the ignition is on, press and hold the reset button for a few seconds. You may need to hold it for 5-10 seconds for the reset to take effect. Release the button. After holding the button for the specified time, release it. You should see the gas gauge needle move to its default position. Verify the reset. Check your gas gauge to ensure the needle has reset to the correct position. If it hasn't, repeat the process or consult your vehicle's manual for further instructions. Testing the gas gauge after reset. Fill the tank. To test the accuracy of the reset gas gauge, fill your tank to the top. Make sure to record the mileage at this point for reference. 2. Monitor the gauge. As you drive, keep an eye on the gas gauge to see how it registers the fuel consumption. The needle should move smoothly in correspondence with the fuel level. Check accuracy. Drive until the tank is around halfway empty and compare the gauge reading with the actual mileage covered. This test will verify if the gas gauge is now accurately calibrated. 4. Repeat if necessary. If you notice discrepancies in the gauge's readings, consider repeating the reset process or seeking professional assistance to diagnose any underlying issues. By following these simple steps, you can effectively reset your gas gauge needle and ensure accurate fuel level readings in your vehicle. Remember to always refer to your vehicle's manual for specific instructions tailored to your car model. Professional help and additional tips. When it comes to resetting a gas gauge needle, sometimes seeking professional assistance can be the most efficient solution, especially if you are unsure about handling the issue on your own. Here are some guidelines on when to seek professional help and maintenance tips to prevent future issues. When to seek professional assistance. If you have attempted to reset the gas gauge needle following the manufacturer's instructions and the problem persists, it may be time to consult a professional mechanic. Additionally, if you notice any other unusual behavior with your vehicle's gauges or suspect an underlying mechanical issue, seeking expert help is advisable. Professional technicians have the experience and tools necessary to diagnose and address complex problems with precision, ensuring your vehicle operates smoothly and safely. Maintenance tips to prevent future issues. To avoid encountering issues with your gas gauge needle in the future, regular maintenance is key. Simple practices like keeping your vehicle's fuel system clean, ensuring proper fuel levels, and monitoring for any unusual fluctuations in the gauge can help prevent inaccuracies or malfunctions. Regularly servicing your vehicle according to the manufacturer's recommendations can also contribute to the longevity and accuracy of the gas gauge system. By proactively addressing maintenance needs and staying vigilant for any signs of trouble, you can minimize the chances of encountering issues with your gas gauge needle and maintain optimal performance from your vehicle's fuel monitoring system. Resetting a gas gauge needle can be a simple yet effective way to ensure your vehicle's fuel readings are accurate and reliable. By following the steps outlined in this guide, you can avoid the inconvenience of running out of gas unexpectedly and keep your journey smooth and hassle-free. Remember to always consult your vehicle's manual for specific instructions tailored to your make and model. With a few easy adjustments, you'll be back on the road with confidence, knowing that your gas gauge needle is pointing in the right direction. As we conclude our guide on resetting your gas gauge needle, we hope you found this information helpful. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.